Direction. Do I make a left, a right, or keep going straight? This section is geared to put you on the road to success.
Now this section it deals with direction. Kind of know where you're going. I heard this story about these two young people who were in their car. They were on the freeway and they were going to go find a place to eat. So they get in the car, they jump on the freeway and they're driving. And one gentleman asks his buddy, he goes, "Hey man, do you know where we're going to eat?" He goes, "Not yet." Right? So he's like, "All right, man, you're driving." And 10 minutes later, "You know where we're going?" "Not yet." It's so funny because the next thing you know is that the guy didn't realize that his gas gauge was down. Next thing you know, hey man, they run out of gas right on the freeway. And the point to all that is this: man, you can't just live life just not knowing where you're going. And so what I found that there's 4 roads that people are on, okay? And you can use this and apply it to any aspect, anybody that you talk to, whether they're young or whether they're old. You have people that, number one, that are clueless. Say that with me, clueless.
Clueless.
They just have no idea. They just kind of going for the ride. They're just like the guy in the car. "You know where you're going?" "Not yet." Well, when are we going to know? Are we going to eat pizza? Are we going to eat, burgers? What exactly are we going to do? This not yet. We got to know where we're going. So there's folks that are just absolutely clueless. And then you have the second type of person, and that's the person who is wasteful. Say that with me, wasteful. Who are just wasting time, just in essence. They might have a little bit of an idea, but they're always thinking like that one commercial, "I'll get it tomorrow." You ever hear it? "Hey, you're going to go after your college. When are you going to do it?" "Tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow." And you see a lot of folks who are just wasteful. They're just kind of going and they're spending their time, spending their energy, and spending their life in essence. And you might know somebody who's just, older, and the next thing you know, they're just not accomplishing much because they're just wasting their time. Okay? Now the third route that you see people are on, it's this, going in circles. Say that with me, going in circles. You see people, like I meet people, and I'll talk to them at one point, and I'll say, "Hey," they'll tell me like their dreams and their goals, and they say, "Yeah, man, I'm going to start school," right? So they start class, and the next thing you know, for whatever reason, they drop out, right? Next thing you know, so they're kind of going back in a circle. So I'll see them again in 6 months. "Hey, man, you know where you're going?" "Yeah, I'm going to start class, man. This time it's going to be for real." Next thing you know, they drop out after 2 other classes. And you just see people who are just going in circles. Going in circles. But what Resh 180 teaches is this, and it's the 4th route, which is being purpose-driven. Say that with me, purpose-driven. And that, I truly believe, is where we need to begin to start looking at our lives from the sense of that there's a beginning of where we're going, and there's an end that what we want to achieve.